Hey, welcome to Dundros Podcast. I'm your host, Justin. Today, we're going to do something special, or tonight, I should say. We're doing another bad movie night. This time, we're reacting to the 1993 video game adaptation movie Super Mario Bros. With Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo as Luigi Mario and Bob Hoskins as Mario Mario. Oh, and you have Dennis Hopper as Bowser. This movie was directed by Rocky Morton and Annabel Jankel. I have no idea who these people are. Apparently, he did movies like Max Headroom, Max Headroom Show, Dead or Alive with Dennis Quaid and Meg Ryan, and that's pretty much it. Huh. That kind of makes sense because, like, I could definitely see some comparisons with Max Headroom with the special effects. I don't know. Oh, she was the woman director is married to Rocky Morton. What a cuck! You can get your wife to take your last name. So this movie is an hour and 44 minutes. We're gonna press play. 1, 2, 3, go. So I've never seen this film. I've heard not good things. I tried to watch it a couple times and never got past the first. I never got past the restaurant scene, which happens like I think right away. Yeah. So I never really was Super Mario Mario fan because I didn't really have Nintendo consoles as a kid. So I was more of a PlayStation kind of guy. And when I did have Nintendo handhelds and stuff like that, I didn't really get like, Mario games because I was more into RPGs and stuff like that. So, but I did play and beat the Super Mario RPG by Square on the Super Nintendo Mini or whatever that thing was called. Look at this really shitty animation. Oh my god. Brooklyn. 65 million years ago. Oh yeah, the bad guys in the movie are dinosaurs instead of Mario being sent to like a fantasy world. So is that so you got a woman dropping off two babies in front of a church and she's being chased. Kind of reminds me of that what was that one Disney film? The Hunchback of Notre Dame. So what I'm drinking tonight is Faygo. I bought a bunch of Faygo drinks: root beer, cherry, blueberry, cherry cola, and orange. I'm currently drinking the orange. On Silvestri. No, there was another movie I watched that started like this, kind of, but it wasn't like uh, the mother was getting chased and she had to abandon her babies because to save them. It was like it was the new Three Stooges movie where like I guess their parents were like uh, assholes who just like threw their kids out of like a speeding car in front of like the orphanage run by the nuns. we're in the sewers, I guess. So, apparently the reason why this movie takes place in Brooklyn is because apparently in one of the manuals for the Nintendo, there's Dennis Hopper. Okay. So the babies came out of an egg? Okay, that's not weird. You can tell that's a girl, by the way. Whatever. And how come there was only one baby? Shouldn't there be two babies? Or is that not the Mario Brothers? She has a crystal. Oh, maybe that baby was Princess Peach. Oh, okay. Yeah, because the reason why I brought it up because in the Mario games, Mario's always like, "It's a me, Mario," like with that like fake Italian accent. Apparently, the voice actor didn't. All he knew was like that the character was supposed to be Italian, and the Japanese developers were like, "That sounds cool," forgetting that the character is supposed to be born in Brooklyn. uh, or like maybe they didn't know how accents worked. Who cares? They just thought it was cool. So Bob Hoskins as Mario. Good casting or bad casting? Would we have preferred an actual Italian? I don't know. I mean, this is '93. Who would have been better? I'm trying to think of Italian actors in '93. Okay. Mario Bros. Plumbing Service. Brooklyn's Best. Okay. Oh, they got the little Italian flag in the back door of the van. That's cool. Scapelli Construction Plumbing. Their fellow Italians are getting on their business. uh, so I saw some movies I didn't review. Movies I've watched. I watched Over the Top. That movie sucked with Sylvester Stallone. Would have been better if the movie wasn't about. I don't know. The kid actor in that movie was so annoying. Is that supposed to be Princess Peach? Let me look up who Princess Peach is supposed to be. Princess Daisy? Who the fuck is that? Whatever. Oh, there was a Princess Daisy, but like, didn't she have brown hair? This chick has blonde. I mean, her looks dyed. She has dark roots, but whatever. So there's no Princess Peach in the movie? Oh, this greasy Italian. Fuck. It's like checking her out. Fucking guy. Who are these weirdos supposed to be? Oh yeah, and I also watched The Wizard, which is a famous like kids movie from the '90s with Fred Savage, and it's about this guy who goes on a road trip with this runaway girl and his autistic half brother, and they go around like grifting people, betting money on like video games, and they eventually decide to go to like some Nintendo video game tournament where they for the final round of the tournament they have to play Mario Brothers 3 before it was even released. So I don't know, that was a cool movie, but like it turns out one of the guy, the actor who played the rival in the film turned out to be a child molester later on in life. So it's like he was like a child actor turned child molester. So that was fucking weird. But yeah, I thought it was a good movie. What's his name? Bo Bridges and Christian Slater is also in the movie as the brother and father of the Fred Savage and his autistic brother. So they're trying to track them down, and at the same and that while they're trying to track down them, they're also have to competing. They're competing with this very creepy looking private detective who was hired by the mother and the stepfather of the autistic kid to find the kids. So that I don't know. I thought The Wizard was an awesome movie. You can watch it on BitChute. I mean, I think you have to have some nostalgia for NES games, but for the movie to work. But overall, it was okay. Which I don't really. I think NES was technically before my time, but like growing up kind of poor. Well, not that poor, but we were like lower middle class. Yeah, I got a lot of hand-me-down consoles from richer cousins. So I started off with like an NES, went from PlayStation 1. I had a PS2 when a lot of people had PS3s and Xbox 360. And you know, as soon as I when I started, you know, working and shit, in like high school and whatever, that's when I started to get, you know, yeah, that's when I started to catch up. But, you know. I was still playing Final Fantasy 12 when Final Fantasy 13 came out, which I was not in a big rush to play 13. Fuck that game. Which the game is somewhat. I don't know. I do like the game, but I kind of like the game, but like the game's story, characters kind of suck. But I don't know. I like the combat system in that game, which it kind of gets frustrating when you're fighting the summon battles. But you know, I don't know. I thought it was cool. I thought it was very strategic Final Fantasy game. Didn't these guys have girlfriends? I thought I remember them having girlfriends. Oh, so you got like a Batman and Robin thing going on where they're both after the same girl. Which, that was a flaw in Batman and Robin where like they both wanted to bang Poison Ivy, Uma Thurman, who, as a kid, I thought Uma Thurman was hot, but as an adult, I'm like, why did we ever think this chick was hot again? Like, I don't think she's a transformer, like a lot of people on the internet think so, but like, dude, like, I don't know. Her daughter's kind of hot, Maya Hawks. But like, you know, she has that like, you know, like that, like, you know, she's like hot in a way like, oh, I could probably get with that hot, which is not, in reality, is not true because, you know. Ugh. Oh, she was the baby. Okay, because I was about to say I. I was just looking at like, you know, Bob Hoskins like jewelry. Oh, that mother thing. I think was that a reference to the cartoon? But it was like Luigi was called a mom by Yoshi. Not not whatever. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. It wasn't a reference to the cartoon. I don't know. Which I've only seen clips of the Super Mario Bros. Cartoon. Never really saw any of those Nintendo cartoons. Didn't really. I didn't really see those on TV. It was the thing where I didn't even know those cartoons existed until the internet. Holy shit! While that chick was walking, her boobs were bouncing like crazy. Even though the camera's like super far away, you see. Holy shit! And they're oh my god. She not wearing a bra or something? Oh, what a retard. Uh, what movie is better, this or Spawn? That's what I want to know. I don't know. I can watch the Spawn movie. I don't know. The Spawn movie is one of those movies where I know a lot of people hate it, but that to me is like, you know, a good bad film. You know, there's some cool stuff in that film. I'm betting money that the new Spawn film is going to be fucking worse than the '90s original. Which sounds like impossible, right? You know, but like current Hollywood like sucks so bad. Like it was a thing where if they were to do like, you know, a Spawn movie in like 2007 or some shit, like the mid 2000s or late 2000s, yeah, it would probably have been better than the '90s one. But like nowadays, holy shit, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. Like I don't know, like maybe, and it's the thing where like maybe Spawn will look cool, but it's like he's supposed to be barely in the fucking movie, man. Like McFarlane will sell his toys, but like you know the are people. Yeah, people would still buy it, but it's like, would a lot of people buy a toy of a movie, buy a toy for a movie where where the character is barely in the film? Yes and no, I guess. I don't really know. So they just discovered dinosaur bones in Brooklyn. Complete sets of dinosaur bones. Which, if you guys should know, I don't know if you guys know how I feel about dinosaur bones. I think I've only mentioned it like once or twice on this channel, and there's like 300 videos or whatever. But like, yeah, I don't think I've seen docs and stuff where it doesn't. It looks like dinosaurs never existed, and it was just uh, like a psyop by scientists or whatever to get people to believe, to get like the religious people to believe in like like the masses to believe in evolution by making it cool, by saying, hey, these like dinosaurs used to exist, because like literally 15 years before the first dinosaur bone was ever discovered, which was a single tooth, by the way. Some guy without any evidence, without any like bones or whatever being discovered, wrote a scientific journal for the British Royal Society, which is a club of a club of for like rich nobles and shit. Where they LARP as scientists and intellectuals. Like this one guy wrote like a paper theorizing the existence of dinosaurs, and then like some guy, a random dude, like years later, who was also part of the club, like 15 years later, found like a bone. Sorry, found like a tooth, and said it belonged to the jagged tooth dinosaur. And they built a replica of what they thought the dinosaur would look like, basing it off like iguana bones and shit. And that's when the very first dinosaur was supposedly discovered. And then years later, they were like scientists were like, oh yeah, that dinosaur never existed. That dinosaur was used as the basis for like all the other dinosaurs, because it was like, because it had like a long tail, two huge legs, tiny arms and shit. I don't know. But whatever. Whether or not dinosaurs exist, they're still cool, but I'm just saying. I don't think they ever existed. Because, like, the way even as a kid, whenever they would explain how they discovered dinosaurs, I always thought that was bullshit. So what, in the 1800s, they found random bones, put the random bones together, and were like, hey, this is like a giant lizard. How do you know all those bones belong to the same animal? Which apparently, a lot of the time they didn't. You have like the dinosaur hunters claiming to discover like 200 like different kinds of dinosaurs, and like more than half of them would be considered fake or whatever, or called out for being fake or whatever. Which, guess what? They were probably all fake. Look up the dinosaur hunter wars, by the way. Was basically like in the 1800s, or like you had like bunch of people claiming to be scientists, going around digging up for old bones, claiming they found dinosaurs. Man, it was insane. In places where they were already thoroughly checked for artifacts and whatnot, by the way. So, I don't even know what's going on in this film. So, I guess Daisy was kidnapped. You know what? This kind of reminds me of the Hollow Earth stuff, where you got like these reptilian peoples living underground. Yeah. So this is the Mushroom Kingdom. Is that green screen? Looks green screen. To the kitchen. I'm not gonna say it. I don't know. If you're watching this movie along with me, then you'll know what she said. Where are you taking? Where you uh so what's going on here? Koopa can't lose? What? So all these people are supposed to be dinosaurs or whatever? Koopas? Whatever. Oh my god. So vote for Koopa. So Mushroom Kingdom pretty much looks like a cyberpunk like neon version of Dark City, which I recently watched Dark City again. Sleazy Pete Martini from Guar did a Twitch stream where he reacted to the film, which I thought they were a little too harsh on Kiefer Sutherland's character in that film. I thought Kiefer Sutherland did a great job. That's the thing. If Kiefer Sutherland is not playing a badass and he's not playing a villain, he has like kind of a tough time. But I don't know. I thought he was good. He was good in that movie. You know. Oh, dinosaurs. But they're like super tiny. Okay. Hey. Look at these people. So they try to take. She's taking like her egg for a walk, and they're trying to take her egg. Okay. There's this guy who I sometimes run into while walking my dog, where he has like one of those. Oh, there's one of the dinosaur people. Okay. Where like he has this like baby carrier, like stroller, but it's like, you know, a double stroller where you can carry two babies, and he keeps his like he takes, I think it's like two Shih Tzu like dogs for a walk inside the strollers, and it's like, okay. Sorry, I'm just like I'm just watching like Dennis Hopper's acting. So this movie is like what, 3 years before True Romance? Oh my god. Which True Romance, man. I'm a little pissed off I never watched that movie sooner. But yeah, cuz like True Romance is probably better than, like, you know, for like a fake Quentin Tarantino film. It's like better than some of his actual directed films. Like, it's definitely better than Jackie Brown. So, like, how come these two guys, if they're not in disguise, then how come they can't tell, like, people apart? When, like, pretty much most of the people in the Mushroom Kingdom, at least I think this is the Mushroom Kingdom, the subterranean world, pretty much all look like humans? Okay, whatever. Dude walking around carrying a boombox. Hey, they're they're eating like lizards on hot dog buns. But like when they were on the surface, they when they got hot dogs, they wouldn't eat the buns. They would just eat the meat. So it's like, okay, what's going on here? Is she trying to rob them? They're getting robbed by like an old lady. And that, huh. What the heck? That old lady shot that black guy. Where's BLM when they need them? Oh, she has the super boots, whatever those are called. Oh my god, so dumb. So dumb. Which, at some point, they have those in the posters, so at some point they're gonna get it. Those boots. This guy looks like he's somebody. I don't know. Probably should lower the volume in case it's copyrighted music. Which I never use. He gets arrested for stupid hippie. You're gonna arrest me for being a bummer? Get the fuck out of here. So I guess it's like, oh my god, look at the tiny headed monster henchman. Holy. This chick has like, oh my god. The cars look cool. You know what? Instead of comparing this to Dark City, a better comparison would probably have been, you know, Mega City from Judge Dredd or whatever. Okay. I love how like stupid their names are. Oh my god, he's spraying his junk with that retardant, which what looks like fire extinguisher retardant. That Gatorade. They just dumped them with the Gatorade. Okay. Oh, they're gonna get executed. Oh my god. Oh no, those aren't guns, those are cameras. Oh, okay. But it is look like guns. It's kind of funny how, like, you know, John Leguizamo, however you pronounce his name, played alongside Bob Hoskins in this movie, because in, like, the Spawn movie, you know, they played brothers in this film, but, like, in the Spawn movie, he kind of looks like Bob Hoskins, at least physique-wise. Like, he's like a short fat guy. So wait. They're like in a parallel dimension. They're not just underground. Okay. Ugh, so dumb. So dumb. So yeah, so they just keep the pit prisoners in those like cages, stacked cages. They don't even like look like they have bathrooms or whatever. So what's is he pretending to be their lawyer? Well, why? I know. Oh, well, you like the first part. Wait a second. What's with the rainbow like belts on Luigi? What the hell? Oh, that's how they create the. Yeah, that's how they create the tiny-headed dinosaur men. They de-evolve their pop, populace. Uh oh. I totally missed it. Goddamn. Oh well. Which that kind of reminds me of the Batman Odyssey comic book, which by Neil Adams, which I had all 7 issues, which apparently wasn't it supposed to be like 12 issues? I think it got canceled, and they had to shorten it. 'Cause I remembered it being like 12 issues, so it was supposed to be 12 issues, but like, yeah, I think they switched to the 7. Whatever. Somebody stole the first 5 issues of Batman Odyssey from me. Maybe they canceled it because of low sales or whatever. I don't know. That sucks. Because it was only supposed to be 12 issues. It's literally around his. Doesn't he have it? No, the chick with the jumping boots. Has a yeah. Oh, they're called Goombas? Okay. Oh, they're gonna de-evolve to like Dennis Hopper. What's gonna happen? He's gonna turn into a hippie. Ah. uh, So we never found out why it was illegal to be plumbers, or did those random cops just knew who they were? Okay. Okay. Well, we got a prison break going on. Oh, they have guns that shoot fireballs. Okay, that's cool. That's interesting. Huh. How how practical would a gun that shot fireballs actually be? I mean, does it matter? I don't know. I know their cars are like a mix of like Judge Dredd and Mad Max. Do they even have police cars in not Mad Max, Judge Dredd? Because then they all have like motorcycles or whatever. I don't know. It's been a while since I've read, like, I think the last time I read a Judge Dredd comic was like last year. And I don't really plan on buying more Judge Dredd comics, to be honest. Not that, like, I don't know, man. I would, not to say that Judge Dredd comics are bad, it's just like, you know, I read enough, to be honest. Maybe I wouldn't mind just buying Mega City Collection 2 or whatever, because I got Mega City Collection 1 or whatever, I think it's called. I can't be the only one that thinks this car is kind of cool. I mean, I could go without the stupid, like, whatever those antenna things are hanging out from the trunk, but, you know, I think it looks cool. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also saw the Space Jam new movie, A New Legacy, which I recently saw Space Jam, the original, I don't know when, a few months ago, I think. I watched it with my dog. I don't know, I thought the original Space Jam was okay for a family film. And the new one, a lot of people are trashing it. I don't know, I thought there was some cool things about the new Space Jam film, but like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I watched it on BitChute, so it's like, I can't really complain too much, but yeah, I don't know. I thought the kid character kind of sucked, and like, and I did think it was kind of retarded that because like, besides from the fact LeBron James was trying to get his kid to play basketball, to become a professional basketball player when he didn't want to. Other than that, like, what the stuff he was trying to teach his kid about, like, you know, if you want to go places in life, you gotta work hard or whatever. Those are actual good, like, messages that the movie kind of sweeps under the rug. I don't know, and I think it's kind of dumb, like a 12-year-old kid can create his own video game. Like, he has, like, he created an app with his phone to scan people and like turn them into cartoon characters for his video game. That makes no sense. I don't know, but like, apparently the double toasted guys from Spill.com apparently loved the new fucking Space Jam movie when they hated the original. And I totally forgot that Corey fucking worked on the original as an animator and got like, apparently he got screwed over somehow. I don't even fucking know how. Apparently he never got royalties or some shit. I don't know. Fucking. I'm assuming it has something to do with royalties, but it's like, dude, you're not exactly. Do they give royalties to fucking people who weren't actors? Like, I don't know. I thought like they only for like people who worked on films. They only gave royalties to like actors and shit. And that's only if you put that in your contract. So Dennis Hopper is taking a mud bath with his kind, ugly, middle-aged wife, who was the Witch Queen in a season of what was it? Season 4 of True Blood? I don't even remember. True Blood used to be an awesome show, and then at some point, I just stopped watching it. Was it an awesome show? I don't even know. I think the problem with True Blood, it kind of it turned into X-Men, where where the main where mutants. You know how in the X-Men mutants were kind of a threat to society, but the X-Men were mutant superheroes, and they were like, oh no, not all mutants were bad till they went on to become all humans are evil. Where that kind of happened in True Blood, where vampires were a genuine threat to society, right? And the show went from vampires are a secret threat to society to humans are bad. We have to protect the vampires, even though the vampires were going around killing people, kidnapping people, and for blood farm bullshit. I don't fucking know. Whatever. You had Vampire Bill becoming a super vampire, which that was cool. Which I love how Vampire Bill's supposed to be super weak compared to what's his name? Sorry, I gotta pause for a second. Yeah, I had to pause the film, so I think I had to rewind it, so I'm at 47 minutes and 12 seconds into the film, so I'm on pause now. He's just Spike, one of the henchmen is getting his brain. He's apparently the de-evolution machine can also evolve people, so he got his brain bigger. That's cool. Is that one of the guys? Is that the guy from is that the guy from Cheers, the fat guy? Huh. So why didn't he make these guys smart to begin with? If they were, I don't know. I guess he doesn't want to make his troops too smart in case they try to overthrow him. Makes sense. What was I talking about before I had to pause the recording? I don't even know. I think I wanted to talk about, like, something. Yeah, whatever. Should we do a smash or pass on Dennis Hopper's girlfriend in the film? What's this actress's name? Fiona Shaw? Athena? Ooh, she was in Harry Potter. Oh, she's Irish? I didn't even know she was Irish. Huh. Ugh. Oh, he has like a rainbow like work belt, I guess. Oh my god, Luigi. What's with that gun he's holding? Looks like what was that laser gun thing for the Super Nintendo? Was the Super Nintendo even around in '93? That's what that thing looks like though. It looks like they took like the Super Scope or whatever laser light gun for the Super Nintendo and spray painted it like gray. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't think they. What was the Super Nintendo created? Let me double check. Oh, I don't want to miss this lizard, man. Oh, it's like a, not a lizard. What is that, like a velociraptor? Oh, let me guess. They turned her mom into a dinosaur. Kinda cute, I guess. I don't know. Look how big its head is. Oh, that's Yoshi. That's supposed to be Yoshi. Yes. I don't know. Whatever. What was the last film Dennis Hopper ever did? I hope it wasn't that shitty Hell Road film, which somebody made a shitty biker game and turned it that totally ripped off Hell Road, and I guess nobody on the internet a lot of people were trashing that game. That like nobody knew that fucking piece of shit video game was based off a piece of shit film, which was presented by Quentin Tarantino for some fucking reason. Really piece of shit straight to DVD biker action film, which starred, directed, and written by the same fucking guy. I think it was, what was his name, Larry Bishop or some shit. And it had like Michael Madsen, Dennis Hopper, Vinnie Jones. Had the one guy was it from Heroes or some other show? I can't remember. You also had the guy from Third Watch, the black paramedic guy, who was also in the film. Can't remember that actor's name. He was also in Law and Order SVU. Oh, he just kicked Yoshi. What an asshole. What an asshole. You know, at some point I was going to be a plumber, but, you know, I didn't feel like going to trade school. Apparently it's like in Canada it's very hard to get like an apprenticeship for trade school. Oh my god, they use the rainbow like felt thing to tie them up together. Why don't they just tell them we don't have the rock, it was stolen? Why would they admit to this? Okay. Oh, there's gonna be a Chucky TV show. I think that's dumb, but whatever. I don't know, horror TV shows, but I don't know, are not good in my opinion. I can't, I honestly, aside from like, I don't know if I would call Twin Peaks a horror TV show, but it's like, I can't think of one good like horror TV show. And like, if people mention like, what about the like Creep Show? Every episode I reviewed, I pretty much hated. Because it was like, pretty much every fucking episode was either husband trying to kill wife or wife trying to kill husband. Which was it was mostly the wives trying to kill the husband. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe that Friday the 13th show is good. I don't know. Which I don't think Jason's even in it. But I don't know. Kind of, it looks interesting. What's with the? You got dumped like guys who working at like a dump wearing gimp suits. Like what the fuck? The 90s was so weird, man. Like the early 90s was so cringy. Like there was like a, I would say during like, you know, mid to late 90s it kind of started getting better. Oh, not Creepshow, I'm talking about Tales from the Crypt. The Tales of the Crypt movies were way better than the fucking TV show. It was like almost like, I don't know. The problem with the TV show, it was like almost every episode was like a crime, like horror. It was like crime, like horror, I guess. And I'm not really into that. I'm into like supernatural horror. Which, if you read I read like one like, you know, Tales from the Crypt comic. It pretty much all the stories in there were like supernatural-esque horror. Except for maybe the one where the guy gets like, what the one, I can't remember. Like an actor was going deaf, so got like a special surgery on his ears, and then he turns into like a Batman. That's the end of the comic story. End of the story, which that's kind of supernatural. His friend was going blind and got like cat eyes, and like he turned into like a cat man. So we got a leather club in this like. Was this movie supposed to be for kids? Like holy shit! I would not let my kids watch this shit. Like this looks like a gay pride parade with like with women dressed as drags. So what? Mario's going to seduce the fat hippo to get the meteorite piece back? Okay. Oh my god. Once you go black, you never go back. Oh, sorry. I'm just thinking about that scene from Beer Fest where like Jurgen Prognof's character is banging the fat black lady and then has her killed because she was supposed to steal the secret, beer recipe that actually got like what was it, cherry beer or some shit? I can't remember. She fucked up, so she had to be taken to the back and shot. Beer Fest was an awesome movie, man. A lot of those old Broken Lizard films are great. Still haven't seen Beer Fest 2. Not Beer Fest 2. Super Troopers 2. Mostly because I was so disappointed at Salmon, which took like 6 years for that fucking film to come out, and it was a piece of shit. It was a straight to DVD piece of shit. So it's like, why the fuck did you guys wait like 6 years to release this piece of shit? Like, why? Oh, that stupid dinosaur stuff. Oy. Yeah, this is, what the fuck is this movie rated? Cause like, too many fucking people dressed in like leather S&M shit. Like, you can't have kids watch this piece of shit. Oh my god. Oh shit. Mario's going to bang that hippo lady later. Why is he wearing yellow and Luigi's wearing red? Fuck, He looks like Wario. Which, what the fuck is the story behind Wario? And what's the other one called? Waluigi or some shit? Alright, so dumb, so dumb. Okay. How come when they jumped, it was like a normal jump when they the jump was on? Whatever. Did she say something they have to kick their heels in for the super jumps? I don't even know. So today I was supposed to review the Masters of the Universe comic, but I don't know. I just feel like watching a movie today. What the hell is this? So is Daisy's mom inside that cocoon or whatever? What's with the moss shit all over the building? Dennis Hopper ordering pizza for some reason. Dennis, apparently, like, there's this like documentary that like David Lynch was in about Dennis Hopper, about like how awesome Dennis Hopper was. Like he was like the big rock star, movie star, or whatever. I don't know, man. I haven't watched a lot of films with Dennis Hopper as the star. I mean, he was great in Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. And I guess his character was cool in Apocalypse Now. Which, for the longest time, when, like, boomers and Gen Xers would talk about what the, maybe not Gen Xers, but, like, when boomers would talk about what the greatest film was, a lot of the time they would say it was Apocalypse Now. I don't know if that's still the case, but I kind of, that's a great film. Oh, now they look like how they do in the posters. Okay, we're only like an hour and 6 minutes in the film. Almost 7 minutes. Which we got. Yeah, we got like 38 minutes to go. Not 38, 37. Whatever. Which, yeah. Which will be, this movie will be done before I have to walk my dog. So I might have time to review the He-Man comic, because I'm not going to process this podcast tonight. Wait, she has it? When did she get it? Huh. Very hard to watch that. Oh my god, he has the rainbow work belt back. Oh my god. Or he never lost. Oh my god, that rainbow worked out. Oh my god, he's like... What the hell is he doing? He's making the dinosaur men dance? Why? Or the Goopas as they're called? Oh, there's Yoshi. Yeah, just feed it to Yoshi. Well, bitch, feed it to feed the meat to Yoshi. Oh my god. The Yoshi wants it. Oh my god. She's one of those vegetarian retards that like because she's a vegetarian, she has to have her kids and her pets also be vegetarian, which a lot of the time kills the pets. By the way, there was that vegan games retard and his like OnlyFans girlfriend. They got married and had a dog, like a wolf dog hybrid, and apparently put the wolf dog hybrid on vegetarian diets, which it was sick and shitting itself for weeks, and the breeder, oh, he does have the oh, he's eating the, oh, Yoshi gets to eat me after all. No, she stabbed Yoshi, you fucking bitch. Oh, Yoshi doesn't get to eat. What a bitch Daisy is, man. You couldn't feed that meat to Yoshi. He was hungry, you fucking bitch. He looked like he really wanted those raw steaks, too. Okay, the dinosaur men are powering up and dancing with each other. Okay, that's not weird. That's not weird. I love how this new dinosaur man's like, what the fuck is this game shit? Like, get to work. Oh. He got her like he got her vegetables. Oh, they killed the one dude. He was just trying to help. He was just trying to get her dinner, asshole. Yeah. I know they're supposed to be smarter, but they're still retards, but they just talk better. Okay. Sorry, I know we're not supposed to say the R word anymore, but it's like there's so many words we can't say anymore. It's hard to keep track of them all. Oh, that's the. So that egg hatch, that cocoon thing was her dad. Okay. So what? So her mom's is just dead, I guess. Very Brian Yuzna-esque. Well, not exactly. If it was Brian Yuzna-esque, it would be more fleshy and gross. Speaking of Brian Yuzna, apparently the guy who created that Faust comic, which Brian Yuzna did the movie, that guy made a movie with vampires that came out this year. It's on YouTube. I forget what the movie's called. Gotta have it in my watch later list. No, I forgot to add it. Shit. I'll have a hard time finding it. Whatever, he made this like really bad vampire movie. And it was low budget garbage shit. And it came out like this year. It's such a low budget piece of shit. It's on YouTube, and I guess the guy doesn't think to check. Hey, did somebody upload my movie to YouTube? Man, what was it? What was the movie called? Because I know like Tony Girolamo did a reaction to it. Shit, should be here somewhere. He does like so many videos. It's hard to find. Did he delete it? Oh, she's rescuing Yoshi. Yoshi might be better off with the... Oh, the movie was called Amityville Vampire. Which it's on YouTube. It's like age restricted. Man, what a piece of shit that movie was. I couldn't get past like 5 minutes, I think, or 10 minutes. But apparently the guy who made that movie is supposed to be like this like well-respected horror comics guy, which makes me like glad I don't read a lot of horror comics. Fucking hell. Because if you're like a horror comics guy and you put out like a piece of shit film, it's like Danzig or whatever, Danzig putting out like a shitty horror film when he's like this horror comics guy. Yeah, that makes sense because like, you know, he's like, you know, the guy's a punk rock singer, not exactly a director, right? But like, you know, you're a horror comic guy, you would think, I don't know. You would think, hey, you know what? You should know what it takes to make a good horror film or whatever. Oh, Colin Farrell's playing the Penguin in the Batman film, and he didn't put weight on? Okay. Which, when the fuck is that movie coming out? It's supposed to come out, I think it's supposed to come out next year? Why the jerk around? They're waiting for movie fees. They're gonna put shit back in lockdown again. You just know it, man. Until people like you know just tell the government, hey, no more lockdowns, please, or whatever. You know, they're just gonna keep doing the lockdowns because they don't give a shit. That is so gross. Who was the leader of the Mushroom Kingdom again? I don't even remember, man. Was it King Toad or something, or did I make that up? Wasn't her like dad like a mushroom or something? I can't remember, man. Oh, the guy's name is Tim Vigil, by the way. The Horde Comics guy. 63 years old. Puts out low budget. Oh my god, it's rated 1.9 out of 10 on IMDb. What a piece of shit. What are some comics this asshole put out? Zombie Terrors, issue 1, 2010. Web Witch, 2004. So this guy's 63 now. He put out that Faust comic in the early 90s, so what, he was already like... So he was already pretty much middle-aged when he became famous. Oh my god. Well, that's assuming like the Faust comic was Champions of Hell. What the fuck? "13 Flames Empire in Europe." What the fuck? Apparently there were 3 Faust comics. Wait, this guy's American, but like why? Some of his comics had to be published in Canada? Okay. For Canadian publishers, alright. Which Faust was like... He worked on Verotica? I thought that was Danzig's comic. Maybe Danzig hired him to work on it? Sorry, this movie's such a piece of shit, but I'm just like googling random shit. The fuck is Champions of Hell? That sounds interesting. IMDb not showing any pics. I'm sure the art looks like shit. I don't know. I wouldn't buy this shit. Just looking at Champions of Hell. Champions Hell by Robin Thompson. Maybe, oh, that's a Flickr. Some Flickr, okay. It's probably some guy's Flickr account. There's statues of Champions of Hell. I mean, I guess this would be something interesting to review for Halloween month, but it looks too satanic for my Christian values or whatever. I don't know. I mean, this from that guy who likes Devilman. Yeah, that's true. I love how, according to Wikipedia, this is a Canadian comic book. Even though the writer's American. Wait a sec, it's saying like, oh, it was written by somebody called Ira Hunter, created by Ira Thompson. What the fuck is this shit? With covers by Tim Vigil, so you only did the covers? Okay. What the fuck? I'm just reading the synopsis for Champions of Hell. Sounds insane. And the main character apparently is some guy named Sam Hain, which I think that's like a reference to Halloween. And he's the son of both Satan and God. What the fuck? And I guess the guy's trying to stop the apocalypse, I guess? I don't fucking know. Is that the flamethrower? Sorry, not the flamethrower, the fireball gun? He's calling to let him know his pizza's So he loaded his boot with the bullet bill? I don't know. Oh, that fireball gun has like a pump, like action kind of thing, like a shotgun. Okay, that's cool. Does he have a cigar? After I'm finished watching this movie, and walking my dog. I need to watch, because like the angry video game guy, nerd, obvious must have done a review for this movie. I gotta know what his thoughts on this shit is. Cause I'm like, I mean, I'm barely paying attention to the film. Could be, it might. Oh, the one chick getting shot. Could this movie be good and I'm just not giving it a shot? I don't know. This movie kind of just looks like... You ever read like... Or watched like 80s like cartoon adaptions of like anime, and you look at the Western cartoon and it looks like shit, and it's like, you know, looks like shit, and like the anime version looks badass, like the GoBots cartoon. I tried to watch the GoBots movie. The GoBots looked like shit, and then like, you know, because I could only find the GoBots movie. I couldn't find the cartoon. I find out that the GoBots were based off an anime called Machine Robo, and the Machine Robo is like a million times better than the GoBots cartoon. Even though, I mean, I was only watching the movie, so I could be wrong on the GoBots, but it's like, man, the GoBots just look so lame. And in the movie, in the anime, they don't look that much better. In my opinion, they do in the anime, because they don't have this. They don't look as stupid. But it's like in the anime, they were all like secondary characters. Like the main characters of the film, I don't even think. Sorry, of the Machine Robo anime, I don't even think were in the GoBots cartoon. Because you have this dude called Rom, just like the Rom Space Knight. Rom, who's like this Mega Man looking guy with like this like sword, which he combines with like robots to become bigger robots to fight. Yeah. I don't know. Just check out Machine Robo. It's on. You can watch it on either BitChute or YouTube, but like yeah, the English subtitles are really bad, but like it's still watchable. Okay. You know that Irish chick? Oh, she's dead. I was about to compliment her cleavage, but it's gone now. She just she just like turned to bones. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention during the summer I also watched the Jackal, which it turns out was a remake called from Day of the Jackal. Which if people don't know what that movie's about, it's like Bruce Willis plays this hitman who was hired by the not the KGB, the Russian mafia, to assassinate, um, so, to assassinate, I think the president's wife or whatever, the first lady. But like but the feds think he's gonna kill the FBI director, and they get this like the feds get this ex IRA sniper Richard Gere to help you know find the Jackal because they worked together one time. Whoa! They just messed up the two towers. The two towers make a cameo in this film, and they get like messed up. Oh, you just using the Super Nintendo sniper scope. He turned a guy into a chimpanzee. A chimpanzee in a suit. The chimpanzees lost a lot of like teeth. That is cute. That is cute. Oh, what's going on? They're transporting again? Okay. That bomb thing is still trucking to its location. Where's it going? Is it trying to find Dennis Hopper? Is that a dinosaur? Like, is that Goopa the singer from before? The one with the spiral like cut into his hair? Okay. Oh my, is that bomb thing walking up walls? Man, that fireball gun is kind of not a very practical weapon. Oh, they're gonna turn Dennis Hopper into a lizard? That's cool. Reebok? Oh, it was looking for Dennis Hopper. What? Isn't that thing called the Nintendo Super Scope? Oh. Can we get like a full shot of what it... I mean, he still doesn't look like Bowser, but... They turned him into a CGI dinosaur. Oh, no, wait. They de-evolved him into goop, apparently. Dinosaur jizz, I'm guessing. Oh, this movie. Hey, the fake Italian plumber saved the day. Okay. Sorry. I hang around with too many smokers. Well, the music is a little loud, so. How many more minutes to go? I gotta go walk my dog soon. Oh, and the king magically turned into a person again. Is that Lance Henriksen? Why? Lance Henriksen? I mean, I guess. I was about to say he looks really old, but yeah. Well, Lance Henriksen was always kind of old. he was old in Aliens. So, but I think he was dyeing his hair in the late 90s. I guess he didn't dye his hair for this. Because didn't he dye his hair in that Millennium show? Which was another... People don't know what Millennium was. It was basically kind of like X-Files ripoff, but instead of like aliens, it was like about like this detective guy with psychic powers that helped catch serial killers. Which sounds like a good premise for the show. Apparently the show is good. I can't for some reason I can't just sit down and watch the whole first episode, man. I don't know, man. Like, I like Lance Henriksen as like a actor, but it's like I don't think he's like leading man material. Like, I would watch a movie with, you know, or a TV show. Oh, there's Yoshi. You know that bitch is gonna put him on a non-meat diet, and he's gonna poop himself to death, unfortunately. Poor Yoshi. Ugh. 3 weeks later. He's wearing the same shirt that he was wearing in the beginning of the film. Super Mario Brothers. That's the title of the film. They're sequel baiting this movie? They sequel baited this piece of shit garbage film. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, we got the credits. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This was. Oh, there's an after credit scene. Okay. There's an after credit scene with the two henchmen. Alright. Walk the dinosaur. Oh my god. That was from this movie? I thought that was from that shitty dinosaurs movie. Not movie, a TV show. I Want You by Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. Donnie Wove. Oh my god. Donnie wrote the songs for Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. The more talented actor? Which is not saying much, to be honest. Oh, we got the based on the concept and characters created by Shigeru Miyamoto and Takashi Tezuka of Nintendo. Okay. Oh my god. What was the best acting I've ever seen? Oh, is that them? Super Cooper. Oh my god. So did they get the original creators to do a cameo and pitch a game to the two henchmen of the film? Oh my god, that is... Well guys, the film is over. I don't know, I'm not even sure if I'm going to post this on YouTube. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. Alright guys, peace.